Hello student, today we are going to start with lesson number 6, Human Resources, Social Science, Standard 8, second semester. Here we will start with, do you know the way we collect information about the whole class? Similarly, we can collect information about the entire population and it is done at regular interval. Let's discuss about it. First of all, what is census? Why it is carried out? Collection and cataloging. Cataloging means classifying of information about people living in a country or any particular region of the country is known as the census. It is done every 10 years under the regulation. Regulation means rule of central government. The last census in our country was carried out in the year 2011. It was done for the seventh time after the independence. In the census of 2011, there was a provision. Provision means distribution of providing a unique ID number and an identity card to every citizen. It was the special features of the census 2011. It is our duty to provide correct information to the government. Human resource is the human capital of our country. The development of a nation depends on its human capital. It is the wealth of a nation. Development of a country depends not only on the area of the country or its natural resources, but it is also based upon the quality and quantity of human resource that contribute a lot to the economic development. The health education, professional skills means talent, and ambitious means eagerness increase the productivity of the nation, and as a result the country develops. This is done in order to take necessary measures. Measures means calculate. Census is mandatory. Mandatory means required in order to plan out country's 5 years development plan in regards to food, water, housing facilities, industry, electricity, employment, education and conservation. Conservation means protection. Nowadays, Forest Department keeps a record of endangered means endangered or at risk animals, birds and plants. Even domestic animals are counted. Next is an estimate of the population of India. Estimate means approximate population of India. The total land area of our country is 32,87,263 square kilometers, which is 2.42% of the world's total land area. Area-wise, India stands 7th in the world. More than 16% of the world's population lives in India. India stands second in terms of population after China. Qualitative means conditional human populations is also human resources. The quality of human resources depends on education and intelligence. Skilled means talent citizens like doctors, educationalists, engineers, sportsmen, industrialists, business, farmers, artisans, laborers, and other responsible citizens are the human resources. Children and youth are the potential resources, means future or developing resources. Next is population growth. The population of India has increased by 18.1 crores in a decades between 2001 to 2000 2011. However, the population growth rate has gone down, which is a noteworthy point. Noteworthy point means interesting point. Moreover, there has been an increase in the number of literate educated citizens. The population of India in 2001 was 102.87 crores, which has increased to 121.01 crores in the year 2011. This is a matter to worry about for the central government, and hence various policies and schemes have been launched. Launch means started to bring the population growth under control. Consequently, means therefore, the rate of population growth has gone down by 1.7%. Next, reasons for the population growth. Population increase is a natural phenomenon. Natural phenomena means natural situation, but there are various factors responsible for the population growth. These are as follows. First is immigration. Immigration means newcomer from other countries for industrial or trading or educational or just for the settlement purpose. Second is the lower death rate in the last 2 decades. Earlier, the rate of population growth was low as the infant means newborn female mortality means death rate was high. The number of pregnant women dying due the unavailability of proper medical aids was high. The modes of transportation and roads were not as good as now, so people could not reach the medical centers easily in times of need. There was no control over diseases like cholera, typhoid, plague, etc. Even the famines were more frequent. Frequent means repeat. Succumbing means surrender many lives. Medical facilities were not as developed and accessible. Accessible means available as now. The scenario means structure has completely changed today. Nutritious food means healthy food is now easily available to people. Communicable means infectious or pandemic diseases are under control due to the advanced medical treatment and vaccination programs. Vaccination programs means injection treatment. Immediate medical help, speedy mode of transport and communication are easily available. Pre and post disease management. Pre and post disaster management has improved and people who get affected are rehabilitated. Rehabilitated means re-established faster. Thus, the death rate has gone down. This had led to a higher population growth rate. Apart from the above factors, the average life expectancy means expectation or hope of women has increased. The average life expectancy of women in 1920 was 40 to 41 years, which has now increased to 63 to 64 years. There are many factors responsible for an increase in the birth rate. Few of them are illiteracy, superstition, orthodox. Orthodox means traditional thinking, social customs where a male child is considered important, child marriage, poverty, widow remarriage, negative attitude. Attitude means point of view towards the idea of a small family, etc. Rising population causes administrative problems, for example, shortage of food, water, housing, environmental pollution, conservations, employment, traffic congestions means traffic jam, etc. To deal with such problems, many policies, schemes, and legal measures have to be planned. Next is density of population. Density means growth of population. The average number of people living per square kilometer area is termed as the density. Density means growth of population. Population density is associated with social, economic, and geographical condition. Population varies. Varies means change from country to country. Even in a country, all the regions or states does not have the same population. There is no uniformity. No uniformity means no equality in the distribution of population. Population density is high in the fertile alluvial plains of rivers, deltas, industrial areas, etc. On the other hand, the population density is low in the areas like desert, mountains and forest due to unfavorable means bad condition.